Hi, my name is CDemboski, and this is my presentation on environmental influence on offender trends and patterns. There are many things that contribute to criminal behavior. Genetic factors as well as environmental factors can be the cause behind why and when offenders commit the crimes they do. Environmental influences also play a part on crime trends and patterns. In the following presentation, I will be giving examples of some environmental influences. Weather influences on crime trends and patterns. According to an article, it suggests that in warmer seasons more people go outside, ergo more opportunities. The probability analysis just makes sense. More social interactions increase the chance for violence. The weather temperature as well as the season can affect crime trends. Most crime trends and patterns tend to decrease when the weather is colder. Most crime trends and patterns tend to increase with the weather when the weather is warmer. Crimes that tend to decrease are burglaries and car theft. Unfortunately, not all crimes tend to decrease with temperature changes. Crimes such as drug dealing and trafficking go on in any type of weather. Family influences on crime trends and patterns. Intact homes refer to two married biological or two adoptive parent homes. Children that come from homes that are not intact and are single parent homes or homes with a step parent are more likely to commit serious violent crimes. Men that are married are less likely to commit crimes. Single parent communities tend to have higher homicide rates. Children are less likely to become victims of sexual assault, child maltreatment, and other types of violence when they live in an intact home. Poverty influences on crime trends and patterns. Due to the high levels of stress poverty causes people, they are more likely to commit crimes such as theft, robbery, and other violent acts. Crime trends are higher in low-income communities. Poverty leads to high levels of stress, which in turn causes high crime trends. Unemployment leads a chain reaction into increased crime rates. Unemployment, poverty, depression, crime. According to the study, teens committed more violent crimes when they lived in areas with high poverty than when they relocated to low poverty areas. Education influences on crime trends and patterns. Completing high school reduces the probability of incarceration by 0.76%, points for whites and 3.4 points for blacks. There is an increase in the amount of offenders who do not have their high school diploma. People that drop out of high school are more likely to become offenders. Crimes associated with murder, assault, and motor vehicle theft are typically committed by offenders that have not finished high school. In conclusion, there are many environmental influences that contribute to crime trends and patterns. In this presentation, I have named a few, but there are many more. It is important for our communities to be aware of their surroundings. It is also important to remember that just because they are typical influences does not mean all offender trends and patterns stem from influences. There are always exceptions.